lo es esto la malungin ko sige mergi drogo e tel moren sia superstation WWFM eso la kom la agora ashen ka sak la rela o ya malur pari tu matcha kara awa inga tel kum le elis dir agora am etel mosubes and as long as you can understand the words I said, then that will count. Adange. Well, we'll say mergi drogo ya and all the friends in Hawaii, the malungin ngela sokomal Lorenzo Somisaigal program, the mal appreciate the Dr. Yano, the mal appreciate the Gida Sepedal, Muraigal talk show, and we can be heard worldwide. Tell the may receive a baby advertisement offer, outside the Belau, so the advertiser of Blue Belau. So it's an opportunity that of lifetime that we have to take. Ang elang ngungilagit yan ako sa mga dadu Belau so la ang lagit nga outside outside as of Iloreng se mo understand that the malube it understand the situation that we're all in. Malube lusengen mergi rogoy so la tial pado mo ring show update ra EOC mang sakal dingun meritiang so la nga kawaya pokora moderator tial show o ele partner nga kara edolma atal gibel nga yanet sirngi mang ti bodo mo le solang manuel busenga le gor kami rogo kami nga sera brur belau halle dik kwa ta 30 seconds of your time mergo ko Israel blue lo senga yar tokl de ki kitrenga they don't know how to get into YouTube. If you have a cell phone you can get a YouTube. All you have to do is just talk to PNCC malubet samasang and then install your YouTube apps sola Iloreng so meseringira anywhere in this world. Adange, it takes someone that knows what's going on. I don't give us a program ringi download the apps YouTube and most of Iloreng sa dire. Okay, madal was sola malungin lo sangen bergid rogo y sola kultur ke kwama igum sariter bolo homura program ringi. Okay, riter.
Oy, milgop sange tulir ma arogul listeners. So kada sel do mula talk show kita kada kora mrura update general update ra kora situation ra abalwade.
I see.
So sel ngari say del sit rep kada blolo to the sel sit rep pargidra sel ongerulurior masel Friday. So say gidel last the sea trip pergida tilov der say gidra ay delis and bise goram lo sa Friday mle holiday mang goram lo de alto da sea trip pergidma ay galo ural akura sello reng saradeng tribal maklonding dito ay selwa say ay ga o order sera July 5 al mo July 12.
I see. Editor me gol ngite nga hol besra imora tol gide recognize ngi to renga surira atrang rel belau direkul tune in mergo broadcast at show kami ul direct morakel direct listeners ra angrel belau 8 AA direct to see time do aislu say assume so me will come in te com color 488 4848 sola on switch will ask questions and more tirgagi del lobangeder el social program direct me aislu gedel wasay obangeder al sus no other than Dr. Victoriano Opengate ma Claret Matlab ngara nge pharmacy sera MHHS ma Dr. Hazel Delise ma rogul EOC members gida Opengate algasus so lang at direct ma clock del el flow marada at time so I'm pretty sure it was in direct mode o touch the issue del flu del COVID-19 flu del regular flu to talk la das mering un direct mo dress ay gide update gide girela atogora treatment te gide el flu dal was sola mal solang eritere kala ala un miskaum bobol mara program gide.
Okay, mal masaulet tulige mo subes nga adira kalmo obesa igelege blol tigingela atol ma sel ngara talk show kamal masaul mo sabe mal gura moderated tel talk show gid el alqab singay so why say giding self period ra July 5 mo July 12 dang mlaringa dori 9 al bsl al madang al gaisra COVID-19 sel why say ang mlamlam yak legal cumulative case rigid and mo 5,308.
Okay.
Why say and then I recover the amlo 5,047 ela kadokora milsade tulira la sa mga talk show wa say ay lo ura active case amo o nga nga TLL mo daling tirgal adra surveillance sa nga TLL mutal mo o mesa igel record patokar adal selme ta test positive e de albel testra day 5 madal bel testra day 10 mangwal gora oy tayegidel data ding wal dil ngara al sela system rigid mangwadi dolmol melom urtir dire kal nganyara dal selame yang ndakalabas kita ating mal overtir mendakal sa edal contact titira adra surveillance sa giril kura monitor tira bekal sil sa modakal sa bari ruli sa igid manganyar direct kal mo off island mo wa o urigida wal kura mo mungod sa igidra adaw talk show ang mlaringa tele ada surveillance mutal mo sa igilo masayid yung masel number recover da milamyakal mo 5,047 tamlo sa bari lo mesaygel wal duplicate malubent trigay del adal lamungil di sa di o ura marchel merel ang masayid dira ma Tuesday o ngeruluryo ako tamli announce wasay wal el alta meng sayid el time meng 261 na active cases alto mo ko recall sera Tuesday o ngeruluryo raw essay ako tamli announce wasay over 600 active case rigid so sayid el utal mo review at tamil tigal wasa over 400 wal sa edel el consider wasay to recover the case lela sa kada mo positive sel after 10 days en wa blam recover why say oy so sige de tamlo o mese mangwal 200 sera Tuesday ang 261 na active case
oy
ang dirga gigi del 6 amlama sige del period ra July 5 and July 12 ang 714 el test tablet contact malway segid yung mlamo 62,460 el testra COVID avladru since ra April sera bol sabedel testra COVID ra April ra last year el merela tirakal adra surveillance mloania telil mutel malo mesa yelo ur ra January May kadam dengelo sa ko talgay sergida ma cell search gida bled experience sergida January direct kalkuram lang niya to pliget el biles sa sayidra eli mang tialo ural 261 al active case morio lamut el morio mang ela sayid el bes al situation report lo bes trip pergi del bodol tov del ngira fluuk sayid ya malmo otia amral siya singlo asing tela nga active case ral sela blue belau sel de dula se active en wal tirgel dirga milbang e dirga apol merexel 10 days sa malubentru club seral sera tel covid sel guk tungura omrus en 5 akril morbaba do rusertir ang namo 18,122 abla da el 5 akril adal morbaba mla complete taigel either en segi del 1 el Johnson malubeng tour segi del Pfizer Moderna gida dira kalmla startel marusa boosters mang segi de lo ur rasel 18,122 at 12,566 ako kumla maya igel el first del booster gada dagel wasing 5 akril morba pa dira kalmla mosabril mala booster yung balbuy raw riura asel nguselong erulorus kada dira kaldir kamalmol el marusra boosters selvek kal Wednesday el mo Friday so el ang mlaringa umrus maklugug yang ngaringa umrus hindi so mamal announce sa next week yung mamungot ateme la umrus sel July 20 Wednesday ya umrus mo 4 o'clock kapsa ngay el mo 7 o'clock so hindi mo 1 hour difference rin jakal ngarang direct kalmal bato kay hidel komnila sing mal plua rak ta direct bato kara raflu kaltre terpto kara adal smeera mang direct kalmal mongal sang sira adal ureo raul mag direct kal malas maro ilmu talgibal mo musaklata mamong musabrirar tirgel ureo mumre kaloreo mula ureri rende ne mura Higagidale PCC cafeteria tamrus at basyo di malmol mal PCC cafeteria antira endra July and then August ka to mo mesel wasay most of edal mo umrus rigel higagidale sayidal July 20 next week Wednesday yakadamo umuulan marusra saygidial 6 months almo fora rakrir alngalka akum da sa tulig ako kami announce ralas tel dog talk show waseng lamia orus waisay ma kada dilul wase annex talk show al may yakadingi titri raradal semore gay de lorus ma tirkale mararangal ka mangwasabaril me kura asmodi talorus kadam dingela saradal angarnya rawar tir ka concern tir ngalangan nga ger sorry loger tirgal tokta maul mang aklaret tangatyang alguk segidel guk vaccine Dr. Omodang lirogo laseng toktang argir Dr. Hazel angga toktang ararangal ka makadadira kalbay halak mga ti alal ng sa toktang tirgal toktang malukura musmodia segidel vaccine almurangal and then nga kerin dira kasibedal open tulig mar ata
okay nganya kerel bokas kanil girel sele variantal AB something
okay okay
mang kanmel bo Hazel mabreke merkoe bokas ka question
okay so Dr. Hazel maybe you can share so I've just announced that next week starting next week Wednesday July 20th, we're going to start vaccinating the 6-month-old to 4 years with Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. So maybe you can share some information that you have about children and vaccination. Okay.
Hello, this is Dr. Hazel. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so I would like to inform the public that the US FDA already granted the emergency use authorization for the use of Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine for ages 6 months up to 4 years. So I encourage all the parents to bring their children 6 months to 4 years for this COVID vaccination. It's relatively safe. Okay, and time and again, we have been informing the public that this COVID vaccination will prevent severe illness, severe COVID illness, and prevents death. This is 3 primary dose series. The first and the second doses, 3 to 8 weeks apart, and the second and third doses, at least 8 weeks apart. Okay, so when you bring your children in the vaccination center, we do screening for them. We will review all the histories of your kids, all the allergies, if they're having illnesses, if they're in any kind of medications. And then after thorough screening, we'll be giving the vaccination. It will be given intramuscularly or into the muscle. And then after the vaccination, your children will be observed for at least about 15 minutes to check if they will develop those severe adverse reaction or allergic reaction. But I want to reassure the public that the severe allergic reaction or adverse events from this COVID-19 vaccination is really remote. And it's really reassuring that here in Palau, we haven't reported any severe allergic reaction to COVID vaccines. We have been rolling out this vaccine since last year for 5 years old and above. And the usual side effect for this COVID-19 vaccine is just the same with other vaccines that they have been receiving from the public health. So they could experience like mild side effects such as pain on the injection site, fever. They could also have chills, fatigue. But as I always tell the moms, just make sure that their children are comfortable, more on supportive treatment, adequate hydration, have them wear light clothes and give them adequate rest. And I also would like to inform you that, of course, COVID-19 is not 100% effective. It should be accompanied with the standard health standards that we should use, like proper wearing of mask for those children 2 years and above, social distancing and hand washing and use proper hand washing technique and the use isopropyl alcohol. And we can also emphasize the importance of boosting your health, boosting your immune system, like eating healthy diet and physical activity for that matter. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
This is all.
Dr. Llano, I got a question. I don't know who's the appropriate person to answer that question. It's about, like I said, I just came back from Hawaii the night before last. They have a new variant. They call it AB. If I'm not wrong, it's AB2 or 6 or something like that. So I saw it on television, and plus the people are talking about it. They say there's a new variant, AB something, that's going around. Have you heard something about it?
Oh, tamla tulik tamla report news. Mung aringi ay kay gidel duk mung B1 ma B2 ma 4 ma B5. Aringi kay gidel dirga dilub. Lamgdarik mung B2.175.
I see.
En kel gong mal buguyu yu. Ta dirgam koram susu bringi tulik. And then gidel 175 algong mal buguyu yu. تلقيب لول العقل كلاسين evade wal isra immune system رغاو.
I see.
قابض ضيق ممال وانرات تلتلل عندي ايجل مقلول variant مرترت بلور امريجر الانغف B4 ما B5.
Aigang airborne.
تلم داسك مندياق عندي وريو لتملول تلقل ميسن airborne.
Diwaya tuberculosis.
Yung tuwab dara ngobangela kluk ma tub ma.
I see. Needed. Okay. Thank you. And article ask a question where I'm sorry. Come look. Return now was better than sa Dr. Llano Pol Sada to go kire larwa. Talvez el flu, el regular flu, de drutra cerebral bela.
Tulig mbay gagid reveal Dr. Hazel o mesra mal batol flu.
Oy.
Nga kamla mo retire makto mesra tirgal bringlo awlgir margauto.
Kuroli.
Oy.
Okay.
Kami bay dungum sang mal bay lo sabringi.
Okay,
Dr. Hazel, he's asking about the current situation of the flu.
Yeah.
I told him that I normally do not see acute cases, so maybe you can talk about it.
Okay. So for the past week, we have been observing increase in the number of cases of flu, and the majority of the patients that we have been seeing infected are children and adolescents. So we would like to inform the public for this awareness and to do the necessary precautions, especially that I think the school already started. Okay, so for the parents, if your children are sick, so the most common symptoms for this flu are just the same with other viral illnesses. So influenza or flu is a viral self-limiting illness, and typically the symptoms are mild, so your kids may experience a fever, cough, colds, runny nose, sore throat, fatigue, and for adults, sometimes they develop diarrhea or vomiting. But just the same, supportive treatment is encouraged. So adequate oral hydration, exclusive breastfeeding, especially for infants up to 2 years, and then make them feel comfortable. You could give Tylenol every 4 hours as needed for fever. And then this one is usually the viral illness or flu resolve in a span of, on the average of 5 to 7 days. Sometimes those who are infected are highly contagious on the first 2 to 3 days of illnesses. So if you see that your children are sick, for both pediatric and adult patient, you try to rest at home and then wear your mask properly. And for those who are not infected, I encourage everyone to have your yearly flu vaccination. You could avail it here at the public health so as to prevent infection from the flu.
I see. Dr. Hazel, I have met people, that took the flu shot, the regular influenza flu shot.
Yes.
And I asked them, they're sick, and I asked them, I said, what happened? Well, I have a flu, so did you get the flu vaccine? I said, yeah, well, we took that, but they're not protected. So
it doesn't mean that they're not protected. They could have a milder form of infection.
I see.
So that's the purpose of getting the vaccination. You will still get, as I've mentioned, same as with the COVID vaccine, it's not like 100% protective. But if you will be able to get it, you'll have a milder form of the infection.
I see. Treatment. Let's talk about the treatment. Once you realize that you have this flu, not COVID-19, but a regular flu.
Okay.
Flu. Well, here's what I did. This sickness I have right now, what I did as soon as I got off the plane, I came home and I boiled the water, and I took just a little bit of Vicks, and put it inside a glass coffee cup, and then stir it a little bit, and then put my nose over the cup and put a big bath towel over my head, and stay there for a couple of minutes, and I took it off. I can breathe because my nose was so stuck up, that I cannot breathe, so I had to breathe through my mouth, but once I did that, I put a Vicks inside a hot boiling water, and then put my nose over the cup, and put the towel over my head. A couple of minutes later, I took it off, and I feel fine. Now I can breathe, and I can talk. I think I came down with this flu, and I'm assuming that I got, over shouting and partying in Honolulu, but I think it's also a flu. So that's what I did. Can we say that to do what I did is okay or not okay?
That it's like a steaming, right?
Right.
But there's actually really not a proven benefit or an established benefit for that matter. But for kids, we don't really recommend doing that, especially some of them. They use hot water, and we have been encountering accidents, burn incidents, because they use the hot water, place Vicks on it. So if we look at the primary problem, it's more of the nasal congestion. And especially with kids, we just do the nasal drops. It will really moisten the nasal passages and relieve the congestion. So I recommend that simple method, especially for children. But the steaming method, there's really no established or proven benefit for that. But sometimes, adults could do that. But for kids, I don't really recommend that.
Okay, I'm not debating you on this, but we have our own traditional medicine, and we've been practicing it for a long time. They call it omangat. We boil some herbs, and then the whole family go under the blanket, and we stay there, and when we get out, we're sweating, but the end result is we can breathe and we feel much better. So we have been doing that, and now you say that it's not highly recommended that you do that to young children, so at least we know that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And let me see. Dr. Yano, dasit yano mga tergida atrabela kukot kadang marwale langel mga lotura matalala kartiale o ngael. Emrogo selstima kumdaso seya ados perngil unclogged our nose and breathing system. Sesbeden mulai say laseng sweden los pe mga terlola pa hay kal kukruda atrabela and didai job.
To ligong Mral Waisei, Tim Lago Viek Michael Magal, the Steam Ralm, Asabel Moga Isnet.
Waisei.
Then Clal double or Mula congestion more worse. And then Dial Waisei, Selmo Natragao, Italyskema by Mral Obok.
Waisei.
Emergo is Tial Cleal, da direct lo todo da Kilspangem.
Et Malbeto.
O seguidi atra ulang merio a Clel de la Batinget. Estelle Berio a Clel de la Batinget como Mila Chosergau.
Ang ilo tri.
Oy, sumum lemring lap tulum umran mo dakol san ring lap tulum.
Waise.
Tialo mga tal adya dil tial steam muray ngem direct long yang ti net raat. Sa long yang ti ang kamo malasir gaon mo mil.
I see.
Hindi maral gukungil lo alaka kal morngi. Laka vixen morngi mutial steam itself mongorior.
Oy. Ya ongail tial nga hadir ko malima once a day ongail calcular ka pharmacy. Okay, kita kulim. Mo ngal to mo ko niya dal malek ongail akmalel maybe 7 lela ongail or ko mo nga blanket mo tial tarain siyang adirect lungi lalu bang
igel ba oda bullet tulik. Igel ba oda bular warbot lamarwa kuskus. Lalo uspe. Ongail ang gel ongail sel geldi ang ngaringia klalo ngasel budel. Dakal sa lungi rigid. Sel budel maige blo sel longa set tamukur merko ngulo tungiraral mangaringia otil. Landakal girel me mol tumalubang mo o kungkel ayol selyol tangari al tamaliren ke klalo.
I see.
Diak recommend ongaila pa recommend ar bottle maikel ngaringa arwa mradla makwabang maigal kuskus egel kora ungilabul.
Wase. Okay, balik bedo akpo tokta.
Enta ulu ay suka kung tanur suka mal mudul lamskakar
ngaring hayu anselo bra YouTube ito si saklar mo tokta.
Yang may sa tuling sa gid lul ko nga tokta nga Dr. Hazel wase hindi mo gorgik klasel mo nga tarangal ka oy tamol madul arangal ka hindi
okay
dal maklol ada
hadong hotel ko le liungil ko basgay
hirup se tuloy maluwil ko siya ko tokta ba sila la yo si
pelur ngiwal mal kayo kang kel
ko para rablu Ano ko daw na kasi ako ada rete kasi sa la visiting hour sa mga tawag de ko visit sa ko to para visit ko pe uno de
kami so di seri lo se
maral direk kal ngarinya ul makadong loger tulik kal dia kal lo ara la bisi alme obe molding ra adam al smer mal sugu mangarniya adal ngartayel galek tawdo dal malaw do darar ade mustaqang lo ais bagim sam aqlilang mal dia al girel waisay ding malamol malwaisay gidel ngarniya visiting hours ra elol mal clock ra klabse el mo with the clock yakadap malol tirak cell time esel mera ding mal giril low mask there's there's terul ada sa real molding larawan al smer ra any given time el sugum tasmer mal klotret mal sugum kasmera tretre agyolingit malakabir ospital
I see.
Takal suada lo pridra al sila ospital.
Okay.
Malugin na tablakot kasi. Asok tadi agro-reus. Ebono de ko di ala ko toy.
I see.
El ko klari ba ko lo lo ke dira ofisin. Akase sila de ala brat toy la gel de ba sablu.
I see. Fake news.
Okay, bolwa se tabak sabak salsila.
Okay. Bye. Dingara lorur ni return dingara dulu lalim selun. Lo veo ba fake news.
Ndia tuligan ding maral maral gira dal mom dingal sumang maral ngarnya adal mleye ya ada milla ya le nga dira qrirang sa sel kong tudala be qalta mel belol dingal bal sumang maral ngarnya adal mleye mlegira al harar sel tudala agi malol ngitel wase mom godong sa gidal hotline
Wase.
Okay mo ay se mo otiang klilaad magibom sa klient dal gira wase
la tirgel titri aspe tirge yale okay kanol mo
makara tirgal dama dil sel bengra kirilola
Almira gagidale etuling halan dira kal sel gagidale orusra tretra sel flushat amla modiak mal batokar adlo mgodong loger loger tegidel lwasen sa amale ko nga orusa ay ga lorus al dingila kida dingila ya 1000 al dos gagidel flushat emla modi ay gemle expire June dori mga gimlo maringal rakama malolakngem dale sel gimot dat ko lo sebe mga orus eng dimla karmen di dia karmen mala orus oy mga gigil lo expire sera chundori hindi sera weral expire kadamla ang agumda sang matuwar dra endra chune gida resource gida last lo rusel dulbang mangwatu lakkem dagi rogul 1000 IABS samaral me aloral me ngara October mo November nga to the CLBS al tegid el UPS el flu vaccine evira kalkurangan nga to el waset tala kura mo olba kara ay gera COVID ringi makadukura mi lalwasay maral mo ay say mang kalorus ra flu maral mera November ang mulvi mo klara vaccine ra COVID alsen maluben biya.
Okay, ilangan niya tukoy miralera before el wase. Asumo makamlawa Moderna mauben Pfizer mauben J3 and more likely in diabom ser tel regular flu. Sensitive pul wase.
Dial wase tulik. Igamal kakros el virus sel koraklela bosela 22 dial skobetang lo breed.
Etokta din ko dira kalngan niya alongan niya rare cases ra a COVID lo bangela flu.
Oy. Marag sabel COVID lo bangela flu. Ngani nga reported cases of COVID lo bangela flu.
Magarang selbol wise.
Hindi sisile ka ko dia sisia symptoms ringi.
Oh, okay.
By tirgal smer tial flu ako pay mring smer tirgal COVID.
Letim lama
orus ma booster
COVID. Etulig endira kal dito maklat kar parents mar guardians selwasay selbe lo titris tirgagi del ngalgir el 6 months el mo 4 years old el memla orus mal di wate telel sera lo orus ra favar kril mo 17. Okay, malamet tola ba birth certificate, ma-hospital number ang ngaligir.
Mapabira guardian.
Oo, yagiri lo otil wasengay ya guardian ang kalangal ko.
Makadon altering written statement ra legal guardian.
Hindi kaso awul makadamula sa birth certificate, ang klela parent ang birth certificate. Basel o me ko ba ay virtual direct.
I see.
Oo. Parent malube ang alsumang guardian ngaringil babier record telwasing ka nga official guardian ng kalngal malube mo ba power of attorney sign na babilngel girel or ang parent sign ra consent notarize ringil wasay ngagidal ada kolo ba nga lagi man sa el signer sel consent ringin.
I see. Melabi adal babysitter tamal maruban dala ng galngal kam sa sigidal consent luwaset sa elo bangal gel mo mala orus engiril gut mok lagi gidal babir wase
wase malgiril notarized.
Okay.
Ndadil lu sel sa ingiril mo notarized ngira korte ese tokol mlara attorney general el merkama magimal jol tirak laringin.
Tulig legal yobo legal mandatory igamal di tuira kangay ra tama taraat voluntary mandakal sebedel lorum lia adak mubamwa yobo lang arwari tera mol hukum tarak ra lula FDA.
I see. I see. Okay. Ngarian mutul bevira kera tengwar kita 488-4848 asumania harmeu tiagi dia te al sumania kora raul rengan mengaral sel mom kora seg the number 488-4848 mes ka question mora doctoriano maluben Dr. Tirgel tira ma EOC members ma Dr. Hazel claret ko dia question mo ra claret en svela claret ko musesel kidela ora farmers que mal Kevin.
Ako claret. Tegi actimos modia giral tel flu gadam dengel wasen tiang virus mandia do siga toktang lo siga til orus. Til orus amora bakteria. Mga katamal di malima chloral, malima pokari, katamalima katore, malarsel, emalimersel Tylenol, o baklel del merio. Dia kataboto root lo siga toktang malatil orus, letil orus amora bakteria and albora virus.
Sugal, pakari ko amarin ko sugal ang kurikamento si.
And hale kung sa toktang malituti.
Pwede mo lima diral. General Murgos.
Okay. Hindi ka mga huruts.
Oy.
Okay, sumusugal.
Sumusugal.
I see. Okay.
Is there anything else you wanna share?
Nothing more, but again, I encourage all the parents to bring their kids for vaccination. Not only COVID-19 vaccine, or the vaccination for we offer at the public health. Thank you.
So, in other words, I have a right to refuse, even though the government or doctor tells me to get a shot, and it's my choice. I can refuse to get it, and I won't get in trouble, right?
I say.
Okay. Because
mal lungil klalo mergo igel duk mung side effect ringi akuk magegrer tial raktel bomngu al sugum ndi amwa yobo
barato boy
magi mal mga leader ar belu mar dam mar dil lo ngal gram gegrel ngal ko lo tagangal Smiga time loiti tal sendiri le vera PCC mul ngai ga gidil yobo le tirgal ngasara frira for tirgal migerel ngal sibi ilmal mosmel magal de man mom kita choserdir
I see
oi dagal sad lo mesra migerel ngal mang lo mud khayal de ol diulan tirera dol olvertir
Moi se tokta tirgel terung almle New Year almle sera search a COVID terung amle turokrir tamle leng tamalom gayal matamlo please o seizure
orngia gel tamlo moskurs dehydrate limis akanga kamlar alain mesa imol kulbok ringia dalal man lesmera temesini pungamal dehydrated
I see.
Direct tuloy kal tagi del flur tagi del tretra direct kal mal maklo mabatukar maklo del male dehydrated mal batukar mera higagi del ER dehydrated del maklo del
Nga symptoms na dehydrated mo di taperte lang re
momring lap tulum masaula batngem diwal ngilwa batra kul ol badaw kasa mem timlo ngur ngiro gui mergot yagi de tulik sel momdasuk mugum lang wima enough ran eng diagal enough akmal matigringi aktyo ay tigal adak mu kalawam dasuk mung enough ran mel blak ngim
oy
sel to en diagal enough mugum ad to ay vira imori
I say tamal mal batokar mera al mel di me mala ay let dehydrated
I see
mal klo to tlela makawet tuli kung giram mo mali chloral ma
nakatelo mo sa katibiak mala matiraran mel nga katal si sila katal kilmiaral ma
akamesa
oy hindi kapten na tuli mga kora mo bi ko sa kalik pol overdose raral ma
dia sel boringanet surga igal rajetar abdenge ma obok mundit mu etwob
toktang so awan lagi raw say how much water to drink mal gira dal mali maklungel lang raral ma
gira mel melim mo mga mo Girel milim kamo mo mema adial girel smi. Girel usoy lang. Ina faral molim. Ndi hadir ralma. Best ngagida claret ng artiam ngani igel magigel kora tutu. Lam gadok mong ORS. Kamso di ORS
Ay del ORS el asel dobal ORS Eurolite se ungil asiringi lang orange sa asiringi hindi ngobanggela potassium sodium igay del padange ma uspe sel bom dehydrate mo dia kara padange ma ul momring la padange mangsub emal vitamin hospital ol aska toktak mga ka uspe ORS get prescribe toktang ORS matay lenora igay amal garul tial tretre ang
Okay.
Ay ka magigel kora blila sukal. Kung ul mix ringi raral member ko tiyagi de omol doy ringi.
ORS
Oral rehydration salt.
Ay se ege to ka tuligar adal especially maklol adal dakal soril malima chloral metoktang lem dakal soril mo. Ese ege dira kalwan problem rigidan.
Di ako sa tilang le bodo maklol ada mo ika. Todo mo diamo lo suar ka
Oy.
Dia berang
Di mo sa dergaw.
Ya, kakam sa tiling at makam lo kay maternal arkil hindi tang okle. Arbo me doctor ya no ngarnya ki ngara hawai. Emer ko kim no sele ngara klel. Sto angal 24 hours. Ya ki bo ngarnya bila plumur aikra. Engkal adal blel amputate o ikal tablolo il manganga la ko mas diabetic. Etial dong okringil madara tualam lamo muira mo mehma dialo tangi. Ma adal tula senga mlato malitial reste. Arat umurik man. Mergo engi am lam mo me dialo tangi. Manga koram lamo obol mo ase. I'm sorry nga hasmer diabetic ker dia kula swart tel tebeken. Mangkali apologize. Masipag maklo lang ang morong is ay gigit mo dia have control tel bladder gid mo week mang di mo sel sole to de dia mo swarni
dia malgira de tuligal malgira de malera matamali mrakloral ma say gid ma dia ka vil bol dehydrated dia kan mo nga infection na gid so man dakal enough ral mal ringil mira tal sil mo dito maklat krar otherwise please mo limra malcloral ma
I see. Sugo makamamo me sel patangal me ma kora telgib namo ya dia usui malubeng namo kora yellow and bulgula mula sendia you're not drinking enough water. I say
tuli. Abdenge madingi lomi sel kamdenge sel obara khurgere maktet tungara sils. Tabamo me mal smi ama mem tid seygid girel di usui.
I see. Yeah, ngak namom tu ringil. Elang kasi penito it can happen to me at any time. Mangira del moment. Sel sugo mem lambo rasmi akalor tiala mamem and you're not drinking enough water.
I see.
Okay, halo mo ti alcohol Ali ungil ko bisangay?
En malungil sangay. Sila kasmera tre anyway so kalot of this can Dabil marula ka likale marijuana lorta kala al malngol sa omar wa very trungulo ya.
Oh my God.
Tila suicide and tila dia certified pharmacist me gulu rumela sela ma se bora tokta.
Dia nga ultram nga kakukum alay ka nga marijuana luol ay kala doctor no nga galugde se ultram mo nya mengwa there is all of us tell there is lo pamil angit gal di ka nga melongol social lu mong kwa din nakakora mo makakabay gal Pero igel ngani akalel o ige telbebut alam makikal maksimum kasi diula nakalipsak at talaga dari sa mo ko sa lola mura karikere emalyote ka
I say
nang kaya mak nang alu kal alu lemara kuin mazar ka hindi nga ilo nga karwasay ay ka nga very tulungan kaya ay marijuana mga kan mo sering ilo nga mulwasay ay ka very saja kalgidan mo ra ay ka very taku ko mo wala pa makalikin mo
kumno maarngil suamal ker hay alu kumno maarngil girela kara
hindi ako maarngil nga ngilum na mas karwasay taru mak biningil teringi bay melangil wasay so bangkala marijuana ma very selang ngayak tol marabil merulalu ngwa very selo tatyaring na ko ngelo setya very selo ang bay gulyalo ang ngelo setya bangkala very sumakobal mengil tawa ang ngel
okay
bay na ko mas ang tinggal faham so kalau ngerasal mas oit ang na mas legal akalala o ikatal bebula ma akti manggas
nga kami wa seguido oiga no sa doctor ya no mas kaharul mara tok tanga ka kitin mara oi seguido ang dia ko tengel wasen ang ko bais oreo mangla akrasu sengaram lamorngin mo koram abur kekat maklum sa doctor ya no mas kaharul
senator oi hindi ka malulakan yang kasi na kami ay tara doctor ya no circle nga sa ika makukim nga ka mas ka go skill mo tamo ano na ka
el ngaral ka
na ika lo ika bi ang dimlak mo isa ta paringes di chal templa ika akal o isa sagir ko
ke wa kabla mas agigor Kenapa sih?
Kalau terima kasih, jangan terus
oil mixed with neurotoxin from fish.
Ada nggak kita nama betulnya bakteriano? Hindi nga kita ako.
Dari ang kuat lagi. Ada kita ada berapa sih? Kan jadi sekarang bukti melangi.
Ya. Hal. Hindi ka mistake kel mas ka mistake lo reng sa tingela adel dim la to dra school rak tokta.
Ngadir ka school le ka to dem amma fisir kire mas ko
Okay.
Brula ya experience lagi na so ha am gari na doctor wase ay gang para ulmak elak na ulog ngali
ata kano spare kal kinipik
tulik
oy
ambe di tergibel law ay sukla se gedakal marijuana oil
oy
ay gelom godok mung CBD oil cannabis oil and indakal marijuana oil malka rose
I see.
Mergo es el active ingredient. Es el wild gar el ngara derisa dahdo dunglik mung sebel lobul ra oil. Ubang obul ra ralma. Ngulo de keren dahdo dunglik mung ngoreren dia.
I see.
Ako gulngit mo do spe aigel kar na to dra pharmacy mal ubang claretam la muiga oror mai dagdi do lib agrud le mal mosmer adam
okay ya ngi de lo ren se na mo batangay ke kita mlas mara mal betok dim la batangel toy okay asugo nganian motel soalol ngania khrir mora doctoriano ma al over atra imosi please mo ko rapport 88 48 mo do Dr. Hazel maloven claret matlab maloven Dr. Victoriano el bascomio answer tigegi da certified educated for this purpose man dia da titoliba omrun karem ko le sel do mese doctoriano elanga albula brand me en atendera hearing el altil se el quiere la radio frequency mata tarif mga klelo ruringa adra audira rulara senet sola era bodo mre que en timule litera pues kita multi-level reminder
Oi, kapo.
Oi. I travel a lot and I see and hear many things. Elanga give them check in at tial sel ngara Hawaii et top dra Hawaii ru e mo ngusel le kage de PCR tester gidra era da magi bera kantene United and check in a proclam mo maseta say ngarge PCR tester vers namo dia effective July 9 e Palau. Not required. Oh, I said, who told you that? Because I'm from Palau and I know it. Oh, mangare lam ara a system mergo communicate male mere del mera say sorry and lagi update tra system mergo you're right. Oh, matamle update mundial se bedel di tu illegal airline tirganga de time and dia nga information on time. Tabular other mo o misa flight tire mum de ala o singira e dialo den mutamara aqua me direct processive el anga di more claro el kirel mal kirem lobang a self a shot record der gaul ngania moderna ma iger wa boosters nga se seguitre lang otil wa se kom lang ma iger require shot tra COVID-19 man sebe travel namo de PCR test 3 days prior man mutel bevin la modia ke din dia rogul airline updated that system tin mang be aware lo assessel about ask come insist lo sabela la modia require PCR testing
mal waste tuli
say okay agi da gora dimle so plus ali sel the travel and more agi gora di so metle kormi a new norm in Victoriano if you don't have credit card and a cell phone you're not going to have a good time outside of Palau. Ngaringiado modoringi lo se QR, quick response code. And that, they use it all over the United States. If what do you do? A camera tells iPhone and watch just a QR code, send to a restaurant, ese ya menu. When two of them are going to order through that. That's woman diaga emergo pay, pay lo ba credit card. Aquí en Las Vegas, magale que mral mol, tasem scan, scan, I'm auto say no sir, you have to have a debit card or credit card. We don't algo to say why. Because I give them say I got the exchange, I got dollar bills, I got contaminated with COVID-19, so therefore we don't accept cash. You and your credit card should be enough. E que perle me embrale dia cash involved. Mon mutra parking lot, I got mirror parking lot, QR, those QR code. Oh, when you ask Emil Moramrikel, dia debit card, mal and credit card, you're gonna have a hard time.
E mo ise tuli tel airport trigi mong lamo ay say ma aquam mga ise check-in counter sa United a cashless mong. Oo, hindi hirem lo card arar was kuy ara. Oo.
Ngani abes information har mo forward the cell information legal Victoriano. A digital currency is the name of the game. That's whether we like it or not. Digital currency will take over a dollar currency. Ese gotul ako mesingil explain ringi ngungil hindi gotul bakit len government amo control how do them where you spend it, how much you have, where can you buy. Government amo sergo meseseng moya dula say moya mainland China lang am namo spare say gidel digital currency el angat mo de ore lak tadim le laka account trar tiarwa di sirarat simply because tim la lo ren sa to me tela ka dutir mong seguida about this for alsel my new norm is that we're coming president to am le signer sel dile digital code or digital currency. So just to warn us, let's say a new wave of technology is coming toward us, so we need to know and prepare ourselves for it.
Biresel de Borgir Moutra Radio WFM Magirel Sisit Please Other Bella Muigangara Sebel Gora Mondal Dubu.
Why say?
Musabakrar Blue.
Ata. Akabalmente lang mo control raudo at telo to them. Esel mo do de la do them malmal, you must have an account. Ya asbela kung bali di perga check di malmal. Mora account tergao e akabalmente la kirin eto meser ngi ka e o meser la se spend. Ako meser nya mo te ka se doctor ya no aset tok lad ospe ay gang lomara ay gagidle arms il mora al-Qaeda ma terrorist marang matam la mo control where you can spend your money and who did you pay that money to, what did you buy. Let them la mo de civil control our terrorist purchase cycle war machines. O matam la mo se gide lang mainland China lang aban terror adril wase selbora waya bela ngara magaratul mar ngarasto ang lorngi e control auto dira adrasina. And we are going to that situation. Ngora di mo wai nga kasubakti ko a pharmacy gal di amara maldi imol claro ako maringi regularly etamos aspecto nga ga mo akmo under awredar. Mo under awredar eto maritera sengal di mo o mara ga gi the particular medicine nga igangol trao aru mo uspe. Tama control la life for other tell velula. So just the information that I'm going to send this secondary report to Lego na Dr. Yano Gomez ni.
I'm sulang.
Okay. Yeah.
Biang ka adigya kere tulit.
Okay.
O mang adi do bringa sulela. Thank you to Dr. Hazel. Malmesaw la Claret, malmesaw la Dr. Yano, no sab elme mong mabanggit la kapsingay.
Okay.
Saw la adra ngarel Palau, makawit tulig al malblool, lobang kama marabek kal time lo ay sa gayidel ay sel murar adra blumong.
I say. Ma'am Sulam, thank you, Dr. Hazel, Dr. Yano, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And if we have any more questions, please, call our cell number 4880555.
Why say?
Oy, asumo.
Ebo mo limaral ma. Pakloral ma.
Okay, Gomar Sularo, may God bless you all. Bye now.
Alba belak ma